आप भी सुनिएगा।
अब मैं सुन रहा, आप कहिए, मेरा प्रश्न का जवाब दीजिए।
देखिए जी, देखिए ये जो आपने यहाँ लिख रखा है हाईजैक वाला
या हाईजैक
अल्फाज
जी
जी, तो इसका मतलब आप बेहतर जानते होंगे, जो लोग देख रहे हैं वो भी जानते होंगे हाईजैक क्या होता है। तो मैं इस पे एतराज करता हूँ, ये हाईजैक वाला जो पोर्शन आपका है इसको हटाइए, इसको हटाइए। यहाँ
हाईजैक क्या नहीं हटाऊंगा, आप क्या
दूसरी बात आपका
नहीं हटाऊंगा, मैं आपको कह रहा हूँ, आपको मैं कह रहा हूँ वकर जी मुझे एक बात बताइए,
कुछ नहीं करूंगा,
मुझे एक बात बताइए, मुझे एक बात बताइए, मुझे तो इतना पता है, मुझे तो इतना पता है, मुझे तो इतना पता है कि अगर कोई आम आदमी, सुनिए मेरी बात, सुनिए मेरी बात, अगर कोई आम आदमी हो, अगर कोई आम आदमी हो तो उसको हैवी पैसेंजर मोटर व्हीकल लाइसेंस की जरूरत होती है। अंडर क्लॉज 3 ऑफ द मोटर व्हीकल्स एक्ट यू नीड टू हैव अ हैवी पैसेंजर मोटर व्हीकल लाइसेंस। क्या आजम खान के पास था?
मैं आपसे जो कह रहा हूं,
क्या उनके पास था?
थोड़े ज्यादा बढ़िया काबिल आदमी है, मैं आपसे कम काबिल आदमी हूं, मेरी बात सुनिए।
काबिलियत की बात नहीं है, क्या उनके पास ऐसा कोई लाइसेंस था?
सवाल पूछ रहे हैं इस तरह नहीं, मैंने आपसे कहा ना कि जिस तरह आप सवाल मुझसे पूछ रहे हैं, मैं टाइम्स नाउ का पेड वर्कर नहीं हूं जिस तरह आप मुझसे सवाल पूछ रहे हैं।
आप तो नेता हैं, आपको शायद लगता होगा मैं कोई वीवीआईपी ट्रीटमेंट दूंगा, मैं कोई वीवीआईपी ट्रीटमेंट देने वाला हूं नहीं। आप अपने एरोगेंस को सारे देश के जनता के सामने दिखाना चाहते हैं तो दिखाइए। मैं सवाल पूछ रहा हूं आपको, अगर हादसा हो जाता, अगर ये बस जो उन्होंने डिवाइडर पे चला लिया, किसी की हिम्मत नहीं हुई इनको रोकने को, इनके पास लाइसेंस नहीं था, इनके पास कोई हक नहीं है ऐसे चलाने की, इन्होंने एक्सीडेंट कर दी। मैं पूछ रहा हूं आपको, क्योंकि वो वीवीआईपी है, वकर जी मेरी बात पूरी तरह से सुन लीजिए, क्योंकि वो वीवीआईपी है, उनके खिलाफ क्या कार्रवाई की गई? आप मुझे बताइए उनके खिलाफ क्या कार्रवाई की गई? उनके खिलाफ क्या कार्रवाई की गई?
लोग इस वक्त हंस रहे होंगे।
मैं आपको कह रहा हूं, लोग तो देख रहे हैं कि 4 बार सवाल पूछ चुका हूं आपसे, 4 बार सवाल पूछ चुका हूं, आखिरी बार पूछ रहा हूं। कमाल फारूकी कुछ कहना चाहते हैं आपसे? मुझे तो लगता है कि आपकी एरोगेंस की हद पार हो चुकी है। कमाल फारूकी कुछ कहेंगे आपसे?
नहीं, मुझे जवाब
कमाल फारूकी,
आपने मुझे जवाब ही नहीं देने दिया।
मैं तो 5 बार पूछ चुका हूं,
चिल्लाते रहे, आपने मुझे जवाब
5 बार पूछ चुका हूं आपको।
तो अगर मुझे जवाब देने दे तो मैं आपको जवाब दूं।
कमाल फारूकी 5 times I've asked him।
देखिए
5 times I've asked him।
बहुत अच्छा काम कर रही है स्टेट में। आपको बहस इस बात पे करना चाहिए कि हमने उत्तर प्रदेश सरकार में माननीय मुख्यमंत्री ने बिजली के लिए 26,000 करोड़ रुपए का बजट दिया और भारत सरकार ने 20,000 करोड़।
क्या बात कर रहे हैं? मैं आपको पूछ रहा हूँ, सुनिए वकार जी, एक मिनट वकार जी, सवाल ये है कि एक आदमी है, उनका नाम है, एक आदमी है, जरा आप इतने जोर से मत बोलिए, 1 मिनट रुक जाइए। एक व्यक्ति है, उनका नाम है आजम खान। आजम खान ने ही हैज टुडे, कमाल फारूकी, रिस्क द लाइव्स ऑफ यंग स्कूल चिल्ड्रन बाय ड्राइविंग अ बस विदाउट बीइंग इन पोजेशन ऑफ अ लाइसेंस फॉर ड्राइविंग अ हेवी पैसेंजर व्हीकल. He has hit a road divider. He has ended up in an accident. There are children inside that bus. He has broken the law. He has shown his VVIP status. Nobody dared to say a word to him. What if there was a bigger accident which it was to happen here? I don't understand what logic. Why do you think Waqar is not answering my questions here? What does this reflect, Kamal Farooqi? Kamal Farooqi, what does this reflect? Kamal Farooqi, please.
अगर आप ये कह रहे हैं
Kamal Farooqi, please.
तो क्या होता?
Kamal Farooqi कुछ कह रहे हैं आपसे?
लेके आते तो मैं बहुत।
कमाल फारूकी बोलिए।
बताइए।
देखिए एक अदब से बात सुनिए भाई, एक बात अदब से सुनिए। देखिए बात क्या है कि आजम भाई जो हैं वो मिनिस्टर हैं, लॉ को बहुत अच्छी तरीके से जानते हैं। उनको ये मालूम होना चाहिए कि ये बस चलाना जो है, कोई आदमी जिसके पास हैवी लाइसेंस नहीं है, ये क्राइम है। उनको ये पता होना चाहिए क्राइम है। एक्सीडेंट हुआ या नहीं हुआ वो पहली बात है, बस के ऊपर बैठकर गाड़ी स्टार्ट करना ही बजाते खुद एक क्राइम है, ये उनको पता होना चाहिए था, उनको नहीं चलानी चाहिए थी। अब जहां तक ये वीआईपी कल्चर का ताल्लुक है, हम केजरीवाल जी को और आजम खान को साथ में इसलिए डिस्कस कर रहे हैं कि केजरीवाल साहब ने 115 रुपए बचाए सिर्फ इसलिए कि क्योंकि चीफ मिनिस्टर हैं। आजम भाई को गाड़ी स्टार्ट करने का हक ही नहीं था। उसका स्टीयरिंग व्हील पे बैठने का हक नहीं था उनको.
No, what he is saying here, Mr. Kamal Farooqi, what I understand from this conversation is simply one thing. That today, if a minister risks the lives of young children, breaks the law.
हिंदुस्तान में राष्ट्रीय स्तर पर बहुत
नहीं. Go ahead.
आप ये दिखाएं कि उत्तर प्रदेश ने.
नहीं, आप मुझे मत सिखाइए मुझे क्या दिखाना चाहिए. आपसे मैं सीखने वाला नहीं हूँ. मैं सवाल ये पूछ रहा हूँ कि you say
भारत सरकार ने
this is so horrible. You're going on and on. Relax, Kamal.
Will he be picked up for rash driving, and will he be charged, will he be arrested for risking the lives of innocent children in that bus?
Simple.
For not having the license, for having no right to get behind the wheel, and for rash, negligent driving.
Absolutely.
Any other citizen in India would be charged.
Any other citizen would have been charged. And by the way, Mr. Raghunandan, I'd like to add here, I saw him agreeing here, under section 279 of the Indian Penal Code, if you ride in this manner and you risk the lives of people, you can be put in lockup for up to 6 months. At least. So this man, pretending, because he's a public citizen and he can influence the law, Mr. Raghunandan, in order to ensure he does not influence the law, the only option for the police is to arrest Azam Khan. But he won't be. Legally speaking, Mr. Raghunandan.
Absolutely.
Legally speaking. Yes, Mr. Raghunandan.
You see, these two instances that you have produced today are enough. Actually, you don't even need them to agree that VVIP culture exists in India, and these two cases are only specific instances of today. So I would imagine that instead of going around the individual personalities here, the real issue is, yes, whether Aam Aadmi Party, Congress, BJP or any other party, the VVIP culture exists, and what can we do to push back against it? There can be no switch which is going to switch off the VVIP culture overnight in the country. So I think the debate could be better channeled if we try to talk about how are we going to push back against it. You see, in a third country like South Africa, when Mahatma Gandhi came across the apartheid situation, he obviously underwent a lot of pain. He was obviously subjected to a lot of difficulties, but he pushed back in a very peaceful manner against apartheid. By the same token, today you have one set which is a VVIP, which has created a class by itself. Basically, you have this masses which are one class and the VVIPs who are the other class. And I think the masses also have a responsibility. Instead of playing the game, why is it that not one SP dared arrest the fellow who sits on the bus without a license and endangers the life of the children? So the fact is, as a people even write down, we have to inculcate the culture where the pushback against it.
Mr. Raghunandan, let me go back to Mulayam Singh Yadav's birthday party. 2 superintendent of police rank officers, 27 deputy SPs and 1,200 constables were deputed to look after the security arrangements there. Now, what we are doing here, and Kamal Farooqi, I want to tell you, with all sincerity, we believe that this is not a one-day campaign. I'd like to share with you, I am so happy today, Kamal Farooqi, that our campaign is being picked up by other media. In fact, it is being made part of litigations. Right up to the Supreme Court, we expect to go. We are going to make it a movement. I think name and shame is the only way. But you would have seen Kamal Farooqi in the last 10 days or so. Already there is a trickle-down effect. People are talking about it. Next time people, somebody breaks the law, they'll take a picture, they'll send it to us. That's the only way to deal with it, Mr. Farooqi. For me, for TimesNow, it's not a one-day campaign.
Absolutely right you are. You are absolutely right. And when the people will get started prosecuted because of this campaign, I think that will be the time when these things will stop.
Okay, and I don't mean, I just want to Kamal Mitra Channa, I want to play out what you played yesterday. We'll have you on one side. I'm not, we have great respect for you. You've spoken out. You're a very respected man. I respect you for your academic depth, etc. But what you said yesterday, I want you to explain to me. Yesterday you said, no, Yogendra is not shunted out. No, we are the only party with an internal Lokpal. You spoke a different language. I'd like to play that clip, and then I'm going to come back to you for a final comment. This is Kamal Mitra Chenoy yesterday. Sir, just listen to what you said yesterday.
Still in the party.
Listen to what you said yesterday, just 24 hours back. Yes,
I remember quite
small
well.
Clip, small clip.
I don't mind seeing it again.
Raat gayi, baat gayi. Obviously,
one small clip. Small clip for Kamal Mitra Chenoy. Small clip.
Last night.
I mean, Nalin knows very well that Advani and others were sidelined by the BJP. Okay? Neither Yogen nor Prashant have been sidelined.
They've been kicked out.
Shifted to a new committee to be
They have been kicked out of the Political Affairs Committee. Don't
to a Lokpal.
This is the new model of democracy according to the Aam Aadmi Party. I was on another show. On another show on television, Mr. Goswami, they clearly said we democratically took a decision wanting the world to believe that Mr. Yadav and Mr. Prashant Bhushan voted against themselves. That's a new democracy.
And
along with six others, if the other media channels also. The report is out.
That's a completely false allegation. Arnab did not get into this habit. Both Prashant and Yogen said they voted.
Now that's what you said yesterday.
And they did vote.
Yeah, they voted. But you know, the truth is never half the truth. I'm glad you've come out today. I'm going to ask Yogendra Yadav more about the message he sent you. And maybe on your way out, I'd like to share details of the message. Mr. Kamal Mitra Chenoy. It's a very interesting story. If there's a revolt brewing, you actually let the cat out of the bag today. If Yogendra Yadav was planning to carry out a secret...
The cat was eating up the party.
No, the question right now is Yogendra Yadav...
I made promises to people. Either I keep those promises or I do something about it.
But Yogendra Yadav may have been wanting to play it low till the revolt came out in the open. What you've done today is you've revealed the whole story. Now, either you're wrong or Yogendra Yadav is wrong. I thank you all.
But it's not a question of wrong, it's a question of patience.
I thank you all for joining me on debate number 2 on VVIP racism tonight. Thank you very much.
This is Times Now, Super Prime Time.